This is URK 19CS1093, experiment number 6, abstract class and interface. Question 1 is a HackRank program where the task is given a book class and a solution class. Write a myBook class that does the following: inherits from book, has a parameterized constructor taking these three parameters. These are the parameters: title, author, and price. Implement the book class abstract display methods that prints these three lines: title, a space, and then the current instant title, likewise author and price. So let's see the program. So this is the program. So here we are creating a class called myBook, and we are extending the properties of the class called book, properties of a class called book, and inside this we are giving a data member called int price, and we are creating a constructor for myBook, that is string title, string author, and int c, and super title comma author. This is to extract the properties from the book, and we are giving this dot price equal to c. Now inside the display function we are displaying title, author, and price. So the output will be like this. The input is The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho 248, and the output will be title colon this Alchemist, author colon Paulo Coelho, and price colon 248. So now let's see the second program, that is so here you have to create another class that extends the abstract class, and you can create an instance of new class. Notice that the title method is abstract too and has no body. That means you must implement the body of that method in the child class. In the editor, we have provided the abstract book class and main class. In the main class, we created an instance of class called myBook. Your task is to write just the myBook class. Your class mustn't be public. Now let's see the program. So only the main and class have been already given in HackerRank. The only part which we have to do is this, that is create a class called myBook, which extends the properties of book, and to create a function called setTitle, where the argument pass or parameter is string s, and we are storing s that value into title, and the output will be like this: a tale of two cities, and it will print the title is the colon a tale of two cities. The next question is in HackerRank is you are given an interface advanced arithmetic which contains the method signature int divisor underscore sum, which has argument int n. You need to write a class called myCalculator which implements the interface. Divisor sum function must takes an integer as input and return the sum of all its divisors. For example, divisors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. So divisor underscore sum should return 12. The value of n will be at most 1000. Read the partially completed code in the editor and complete it. You just need to write the myCalculator class only. Your class shouldn't be public. So let's see the program. So this much part only been done by us. So here we are creating a class called myCalculator which implements the advanced arithmetic, and inside that we are giving the giving public int divisor underscore sum as told in question, and these are the argument parameter pass int n, and inside that we are giving a or initializing a data member in data member called answer ans, that we are initializing it as 0, and using a for loop we are giving int I equal to 1, I less than equal to n, I plus plus, and we are checking using if condition whether if the given number is a modulus I equal to 0, if this condition is true, then we are giving answer plus I, and that will be stored into the variable called answer, and it will return the value of ans answer. See the output. So 6 has been given, and the I implemented under like advanced arithmetic is 12. That is, it will take the factors and it will sum the factors and give the total value. Now let's go to the second question, that is a demo question. Develop an interface called event which contains expenditure, prices, and these are unimplemented methods. Also include few specifications given below. A default method called welcome underscore message, a static method called thank you message. Create another interface called invitation that extends event, which contains design underscore invitation as private member and display underscore invitation as public method. Create two customized classes called birthday and symposium. Utilize the above structure. So let's see the program. So this is the program. We are creating an interface called event, and we are initializing a default void function called welcome underscore message. These are unimplemented methods, and we are printing welcome to the event. And next one is thank you underscore thank underscore you. That inside that we are printing thanks for coming to the event, and we are giving the unimplemented methods, that is double expenditure and void prices as given in the question. And next interface created as invitation, and this one message printed will be welcome to the great event of, and it will give and two functions have been called, that is design underscore invitation and prototype function. Prototype is define underscore invitation and display underscore invitation, and we are creating a class called birthday which implements the properties of event and invitation, and in that the data members are name, age, underscore count, gift, date, and venue. And this is the constructor for birthday, and the parameters have been passed and each value have been assigned. Now this is a function for design underscore invitation, where it will print date and venue and will print all are invited. This is the function definition for display underscore invitation, where it will print hello all. Here is the birthday party of the particular name which have been entered, and it will print he or she is going to turn into the entered age. Then it will call the function design underscore invitation, and it will call event dot thank underscore you. Now these all are overriding functions have been overridden, and next is the calling for the function double expenditure, where it will return the value, return the expenditure, that is member count into 300. This is also a function overriding. This is also a function overriding for prices, where it will print the gift. And this is the internal underscore details function. It will print the expenditure of the party, and it will print the particular expenditure, and the return gift is going to be, it will call for the prices function. The next class to be created is symposium, which will implement properties from event and invitation. Here also we are declaring some of the data members like name, department, year, speakers, then like events, prices, date, and venue, and we are creating a constructor for symposium. We'll assign the values. Then we are overriding the function called design underscore invitation, where we are printing date, venue, and we are printing all are coldly invited. Next, we are overriding the function display underscore invitation, where we'll call welcome underscore msg first, and then it will print. This is the then it will print the year, like whatever year it is of name, the name of the event, and it will print the symposium is managed by the department of whatever department have been given, and it will call for design underscore invitation, and when then it will print the speakers, and using a for loop we are getting the speakers, that is like it is like an array. So we So it's like like we have two to three speakers. So to get each one, we are using a for loop where we'll initialize I equal to 0, I less than speakers dot length, I plus plus, and we'll print speakers of ith array, ith position. And it will print it. Then it will print the events are. Again, we are using a for loop for getting the events. And then at last we'll print the price money is whatever price have been given. Then it call for event dot thank underscore u, and this is function override for prices. It will print the price. This is internal underscore details function will print the expenditure of the event, and it will print the particular expenditure. Inside the main class, object have been created called obj, and in that we are assigning the names of the child whose birthday is Jane, is 5 years old, and yeah, 40 members. Then gift is keychain, and the date is 21/9/2020, and the place is Meridian. And it will call for the function obj.display underscore invitation, and it will print the details, internal details, everything it will print. And next comes symposium obj1. Again, we are creating an object for symposium. It will print comtext CSC 20, then 40,021 as date, then this is as the venue, and it will display, and it will also print internal underscore details. So now let's see the program. Run the program. This is the output. It will print all the things. This is for the birthday party, and this is for the symposium. Now let's move to the third question. That is create two interfaces such as math operable and trigonometric operation, which contains the functions to perform the basic arithmetic operations and trigonometric operations. Create an abstract class called calculator, which have details such as number n1, n2, and result, and necessary constructors. Implement these interfaces and inherit the class in operation class to perform the specific operation. Demonstrate the operations in a menu-driven fashion from a main class. Now let's see the program. That is arithmetic operations. So first we are giving import java.util.scanner. Then we are creating an interface called maths operable, where we are creating some methods, unimplemented methods, and these methods should be implemented in operation class. And these are also an implemented method sine, cosine, tan, which should be implemented in operation class. So we are creating an abstract class called calculator, which will implement the properties of math operable and trigonometric operable. And we are initializing two data members y and z int variables. And we are creating a class called operation1, which will extend the properties of calculator. And we are giving scanner sc equal to new scanner system.in, and here we are creating a function for add, which will ask for the we have to enter the numbers, two numbers, and it will print y plus z. Then next is for subtraction, where we'll ask for two numbers, and we will print the result. Next is for multiplication. It will also ask the user to enter the numbers, and it will print the multiplication of both the numbers. This is for the division. This is for finding the modulus. Next is function for sign to find. That is, we have to give take the value from the user, and then that will be taken will be stored into a variable called double x, where we'll be doing the math dot to radians of the particular variable, I mean number which have been entered by the user, and we'll be printing the value of x. Same as cosine, we will be finding the math dot to radians of the particular number entered by the user, and that will be stored into double x, and that x math dot cos will be cos of x will be printed. Likewise, tan also, in that math dot to radians of the number which the user have been entered, we'll find it, and then will be stored into x. Then we'll find math dot tan of x. So it will print the particular value. Coming to the main function called arithmetic oper, we are creating an object called operation obj, and then we are using a while loop. We'll check whether the condition is true. If it is condition true, it will print addition. First is addition, second option is subtraction, third is multiplication. Likewise it will print. And we are taking a variable called choice and using a switch case, we'll take option 1 as obj.add, second case as for subtraction, third case for multiplication, fourth case for division, fifth case for modulus, sixth case for sine, seventh for cosine, eighth for tan, and 9 for exit. And if the user enters an invalid option, it will as an default it will print enter valid option. So let's run the program. So here I'm giving first option as addition, where I'll enter the first number as 10 and second number as 4. So it will print 14. Now I'm entering 6, and that is sine function. Now I'm entering a value called 45, and it will print the particular sine value of 45. Now I'm printing I'll print 5 modulus, that is modulus of 4 and 2, that is 0. I'm giving exit. So now let's go to the fourth program. That is create an interface called credit card interface with methods use card, pay credit, and increase limit. Create another interface credit view interface with method view credit amount. Create an abstract class silver card customer name card number with 16 digits. Credit amount initialize to 0, credit limit set to 50,000, and add necessary constructors. Create a member class which implements the credit card interface. Credit view interface interfaces and inherits silver card customer class. Demonstrate the operations in a menu-driven fashion from a main class. So let's see the program. So this is the program. First we are importing java.util.scanner. Then we are creating an interface called credit card interface. In that we are taking the unimplemented methods like use card, pay credit, increase credit, which have to be implemented in the class called member. Then again we are creating an interface called credit view interface, where we are creating an implemented method called view credit amount. We're creating an abstract class silver card customer which implements the properties of these two interfaces, where we'll give data members name, number, amount, limit, and limit will be stored into L equal to double. It will be stored in double, and this is the function constructor for silver cards customer, and that will be stored assigned values. Then it will call abstract word display. Then going to the class, we're creating a class called member which will extend the properties of silver card customer. In that we are giving scanner sc equal to new scanner system.in, and it will call for the functions from the silver card customer using super a comma b. Then we are overriding the function use card, where we'll ask the user to enter the amount. Then that will be stored into a variable called price. And using if condition, we'll check the entered price is greater than 0 and price less than the limit. And if this condition is true, then the amount will be added to the price will be added to the amount, and the amount will be limit minus will be calculated as limit minus the amount, and it will print thank you. If this condition is false, then it will print sorry, entered amount is beyond the limit. Now coming to the next override function is pay credit. It will ask the user the outstanding balance. It will print the outstanding balance, the amount. It will ask the user to enter the amount of money to be paid, and that will be stored into a variable called P. And using AND operator, it will using if condition, it will check whether P is greater than 0 and P less than or equal to amount. If this condition is true, then P will be added to limit and P will be subtracted or decreased from the amount, and it will print your current outstanding balances. It will print the amount, balance amount. Then else if this condition is wrong, then it will print please enter valid sum. Next we are overriding increase credit, where you ask the user to enter your current limit is, and it will print the current limit present. And it will ask the user to enter your new credit limit. That should be that will be stored into a variable called new limit. and we are checking the condition if the new limit entered by the user is greater than the limit already given. Then if that condition is true, the new limit will be added to the limit and limit will be added to L, and it will print your new credit limit is whatever the values it will print, and the amount will be decremented from the limit. Then else if this condition is false, then it will enter sorry, the limit cannot be decreased nor can it be the same. Next is overriding view credit amount, where it will print the credit amount, and it will call the display function where it will print the card details like name, card number, credit amount, credit limit, etc. Now we are creating a like main class bonus underscore q, where it will create an object member where the names are we are giving Charlie, Wesley, and the number. Then we are calling for using while loop. We are checking whether the condition is true. If this condition is true, then it will print all the options like one is use card, second is pay credit, third is increase limit, four is view amount, five is display, six is exit. We are initializing a variable called choice using if condition. We are switch case. We are checking the cases. First is it will call for use card. Second, obj.pay credit, it will call for that. Then it will call for obj.increase credit, the case 3. Case 4, obj.view credit amount. Case 5 will call for obj.display. Case 6 will call for system.exit, that will exit from it. And if the user enters any invalid option, it will print as the default enter valid option. Now let's run the program. So here I'm giving the first option. That is I'm entering 10,000 as the amount, and it will print thank you. Now second one is I'm giving pay credit. Outstanding balance is 10,000. Enter the amount of money to pay. I'm entering 5,000. Your current outstanding balance is 5,000. Now I'm giving 3, that is increase limit. So they have printed your current limit is 50,000. Enter your new credit limit. So the limit should be greater than present limit. So I'm giving 60,000. It will print your new credit limit is 60,000. Now I'm giving 4, that is viewed amount. So it will amount the credit amount. Next is display. It will display all the card details, name, card number, credit amount, credit limit, etc. And next is exit. So thank you.